Today's topic is how much do you really need? Do I need a $100,000 truck to go back and forth to work? Or do I need a $100,000 truck to do yard waste? Do I even need a $20,000 truck to do that? No, I do not. This was a free truck. Need a lot of work, but it was a free truck. Work got done to it. I haven't had a payment. When I was working at the plant, the commute was 6 miles one way, so it's 12-mile round trip. I don't even need a new $20,000 car for that. I don't particularly even need to have air conditioning. I like air conditioning. This has air conditioning. It works. Cruise control works. It's not bad. The maintenance that goes into this is not horrible. The transmission has been done. That was a junkyard find. That inside, it turned out to have recently been rebuilt, or at least that's what we think, because it was nice and clean in there. And the truck that it came out of, it had been wrecked, had the airbags pop, ended up getting scrapped. There was a whole lot of new parts on it. You could tell somebody loved it. This one was not so loved. It's seen its fair share of abuse before I got it. But did the transmission, epoxied the radiator for a while until I could shop for a decent one. Did the radiator in it? I don't need to have a $100,000 payment for what I need a truck for. If I need to load something and it happens to get scratched or dented, I don't even care a little. The boy climbs all over it. He loves it. As far as recent maintenance, when we went to Carlisle, broke the idler pulley and it disintegrated. Chucked the belt. That was no fun. The entire kit, idler pulley, the tensioner, and the belt, all those things were a grand total of $105 shipped. Ordered the parts, did it in my driveway, test drove it, all was well. About 3 weeks ago, I was doing the school run, fired the truck up, battery light came on, did not go off. The battery wasn't going dead. The alternator decided that it was done. From the looks of it, it was original, so it lasted 25 years. Almost 26 years, almost 180,000 miles. When the alternator went, a couple of blocks from the house, turned around, parked this one in the driveway, grabbed one of the other cars, did the school run and the other things that I needed to do, and went home and ordered an alternator. I went to Rock Auto, $105 just for the alternator, plus a core charge, plus shipping. Would have ended up being pretty pricey. Turned around, I went on to Amazon. I got one for $93, all in, shipped to my door. Brand new, no core. Yeah, I'll take that deal. While I was waiting for the part, I took the old alternator off and just ran the bubble for a while. And then this alternator came and was a good teaching moment for the boy and I. So we came out driveway and put the alternator in. He's happy to work on cars now. It was a real good, hey dad, teaching moment. Some of the other things, I will pop the hood and we'll look and see the magnificence. So the paint on this is just trashed. I think it was repainted, and I don't even think it's the original hood because it is not steel. This hood is it's aluminum. So even though it doesn't have the paint, it's not going to rust on me. So we're going to come in here. I also had to put a new end on the positive cable of the battery. There's the new alternator. It was an easy job to tackle. It was 3 bolts. Basically just release the tension to the belt, take the belt off. There was 3 bolts going in, ratchet, take those 3 bolts off, pull the alternator out, unplug it. So once all that was done, then we turned around and waited for the new one, hooked up all the connections in the back. There we go. She doesn't look too bad, not all rotted, with the side windows and the vent, like the little vent windows popped out, and that rear window, it really gets a whole lot of airflow. Definitely a good little truck. It is everything that I need in a truck. I need something to do yard waste, maybe take the occasional road trip, which it does just fine. And not only that, it is easy to work on and paid for. Seriously, I don't think I'm up to $4,000 total into this thing. And that's like all the maintenance, everything that I've thrown at it, paying somebody to do the transmission, putting tires on it. Yeah, sure, they're not really a match set, but it's a 2-wheel drive truck. All the tread's decent. The rears were on it and new when I got it, and the front tires were a used score from a friend. Just keeps plugging right along. Good old truck. How much do you really need to commute back and forth to work? Tell you, oh, you need the newest and fanciest thing. This has cruise control, somebody that's paying attention behind the wheel, air conditioning, heat, power windows. The power locks don't work, but what do I care? Dual airbags, what more do I need? I don't need radar cruise control to do what I do with this truck. I don't need a gazillion screens. I suppose I could put them in, but I don't need them. Since I bought the truck, the display on the radio has never worked. But I don't usually listen to the radio. I do occasionally listen to CDs, but the CD player's a mess. And I'll probably just end up unplugging it and leave it there as a space filler because I don't really need it and don't really use it. Why would you want to spend a bunch of money on interest, on a loan, even the truck, even a used one, or just a small half ton? Any of that stuff's going to cost you 20, 30 grand plus. And that's for a real well used one. Why do I need that? I don't. I would much rather bank that money, go on that vacation, spend time with my family, go to the pool, not have to worry about making all those extra hours. If something happens, well, the old girl's paid for. I don't really need to worry about it. That's the way I live, and that's the reason that I have this truck. That's also the reason that I don't understand new cars. The hassle, just trying to get your car worked on at the dealership. I think a lot of dealerships, if you go and make an appointment, they're so backed up, it's like 2 weeks out. Well, in 2 weeks, I could have the parts ordered, delivered, and fix this myself in the driveway. So I don't need a new car. Don't need a new car payment. I'll just keep plugging along with my little Ranger till it breaks in half. And once that happens, I'll find another one. Or when I know it's getting close, I'll start looking then. I do not spend a bunch of money on my trucks because I like to use my truck as a truck. I don't need to impress anybody with it. I need to be able to throw things in the back, occasionally miss, and just not care. I can load motorcycles in the back of it, toss the ramps in aside. Perfect. The thought of a lifted truck with, the big tires and yeah, okay, it's neat, but I don't want to pay for it. I don't really need to impress anybody. So here we are. I think I am going to go for a drive. Have a nice day. We'll talk to you later.